Hello and welcome to another match in the 2022 World Cup. We are in the quarterfinal round, and we, being the USA B team, the US B team, are facing off against the Japanese B team, and I am playing against syamii4. I have never played against previously. The situation is that we're ahead in the match. If I win this match, we advance. If I lose, then it comes down to the Sweet John Uefuro match, which is starting in less than an hour. And if I tie, then Sweet John would only need to tie for us to advance. And maybe there's some tiebreaker stuff potentially in there too. But in any case, like maybe if I lose and Sweet John ties or something like that, I don't know. Anyway, so what are we doing on this board? We aren't trashing, that's for sure. So we could just do some kind of vault money thing, I guess, maybe. Or although, I mean, there's Guildhall. I'm thinking of just opening Relic Settlers. I think that makes sense, and we'll try to get Guildhall early, but I think getting the Relic now is better than just opening with it. Doesn't really do anything going into the next shuffle. There's Flagbearer and Way of the Rat, so there's probably a lot of flag ping-ponging that can occur, which might be reason enough to get an Ironworks. Ironworks can also be Terminal Silver with Guildhall, I mean. It isn't amazing, but it's something. I think I'll just go ahead and take a silver here. Could take a Wishing Well. Is that better? I mean, I'm definitely going to hit 5 coming up here. That's not going to be an issue. Get the Guildhall. So maybe I will take a Wishing Well while I don't have Guildhall yet. Would have been a good turn to pick up Ironworks if I'd hit 4, but I did not. Ugh. Well, at the absolute worst, we can buy another Settlers. I guess Lurker can trash Flagbearer, that's something. Can you just take gold here? Gives me coffers. My opponent... Okay, they didn't take the flag. I was going to say, if they took the flag, then I would take it, but... I should get an Ironworks, probably. I guess I could return the Wishing Well to pick up an Ironworks. Does that make any sense? We'd still have... I think I'd rather dig through the shuffle. Let's try to get an estate out of the way. Crash flag bearer, yeah. I'm okay with buying a flag bearer. Not ideal, but I'll do it. Oh, wait, Way of the Rat. I was thinking this was Way of the Butterfly for some reason. Okay, that's a lot worse, actually. Still want to take the flag bearer. Could take a second relic. I think I want to get the relic into the shuffle. I don't know why you actually want the flag bearer in your deck. 3 relics. Okay, should I go ahead and take a flag bearer now? We do have an Ironworks coming up, but I think I will. They've already seen their... what's it? The shuffle? Lurker. Oh, I didn't actually have a copper to draw. Amazing. I should have paid closer attention to, let's see, we've seen all of our estates. So that seems pretty obvious. I guess we have to take the flag. Annoying. Don't really want to. 3rd relic. Yeah, it's probably better than buying a gold. Not particularly thrilled with stuffing a ton of flag bearers into my deck, but I guess with the lack of draw, we're still not that likely to have them collide. Province. Right. Do we just take silver here? Probably. We could take gold instead. That costs 2 coffers. Well, it costs 1 net coffer versus gaining a coffer. I think I prefer to add a coffer. I feel like this is not expected that they're that far ahead of me. And all right, I guess we're probably just wishing for copper. Well, I wouldn't have wanted to draw that anyway. So 3 relics here. Well, that's part of the problem. And my Ironworks bottom decked. We could rat this flag bearer. Let's do that. Crash the flag bearer, yep. The lurker should allow my opponent to ultimately win the flag war, but I don't know how much it really matters. Like, is the game even still going to be going at that point? Quite possibly not. Ironworks for Guide is pretty surprising. Why do you buy duchy? Huh. Unexpected all around. Okay, it's probably just copper. syamii4. Flag bear. Right. Well, this is not great. Might actually rat the flag bear and buy copper if my opponent doesn't retake the flag. They did not. So now the question is, do I need to buy a duchy? I mean, if they province 2 turns in a row, they'll be in good shape. The odds of them doing that are not great. If I buy silver, coffer, I've seen gold and a relic this shuffle. Only gold that I have, but I have 2 relics down there. I do still have the flag. They buy a province this one of the next 2 turns and I don't buy the duchy here, I'm going to be in trouble. I guess I should probably take the duchy. Ugh. Okay, well, I guess we rat that. Find a state? Second player? Just buy a copper? A silver? Well, a silver... It wouldn't be... It would be copper, not silver. I'm gonna go with copper. Okay, there's a chance here that... Wait, no. We just take the tie. If we ironworks for a state, we might win. We'd have to draw a treasure. What are the odds of that? We have like 5 flag bearers. 5 flag bearers, 3 estates. It's 8 cards. Another settlers is 9. A wishing well is 10. Some provinces and a duchy. 3 provinces and a duchy. It's like less than 50%. There's also the question of whether my opponent is likely to be able to hit province next turn with a 4-card hand and 1 offer. It's like if I ironworks for a state and buy duchy, I could still win next turn. It's a tough call. I think the odds favor me. I kind of want to play for the upside here. Got it. Let's go. Yes. Oh, man. And I won as player 2. Ba-bam. Okay. Only trashing is Puka. Curse gold. Curse you, cursed gold. Okay, so is this potentially a draw to X thing? I think it might be. If we get a watchtower, we might be able to play our curse gold. You can Puka away the treasures. We can't get rid of the green cards. I guess that makes draw to X. Yeah, maybe it's more like library than watchtower. It's awkward no matter what we do. I think I want to open with a watchtower to like give myself good odds to hit. To be able to trash the curse. And then the question is, do I want to take Basilica points by grabbing a lurker this turn or something? I could take a captain and just accept the curse, but I don't. Oh, I'm gonna have 2 coins next turn. Never mind. Okay. Maybe we just get the watchtower now. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I think I take lurker. Lighthouse isn't ridiculous. But I think this is better. Okay, so much for that. Okay, well, our opponent does not have a lurker. We're going to have a second one. We're going to see it pretty soon. So I think I'm going to go ahead and trash a captain. Buy another lurker. Actually trigger the shuffle here. I don't know if we want to, but I think we probably do, because it pretty much guarantees we're going to be able to get that captain. Okay, this is probably Puka. It could be another watchtower and get some Basilica points, but trashing coppers seems good. We are going to need some villages. We've got the Necropolis, but I think I'm going to take the Puka. We're also going to get a village from Captain, I suppose. I'll buy anything this turn. I'm definitely not going to lurk anything with the second lurker. I'm just going to take my captain and call it good. We could... Whorehouse? I don't want to draw here with this watchtower. We could top deck something, obviously. What to top deck? We could top deck another watchtower, which will go really well if we manage to find our captain. Or even our necropolis, which is decently likely. We could also just top deck a workers' village. And then if we don't find, I guess we need to find captain or Puka or something, like either way, but Puka works with the workers' village in a way that watchtower does not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with workers' village. I guess we could take throne room, but I think village. Yeah, that worked out. Should be able to pick up another captain here. Or just steal our opponent's captain, I suppose. Well, I guess that's potentially all we're doing. I mean, we're certainly going to take the captain. Thank you. The question is, what are we doing with this captain that we have in hand? We draw our other lurker off the top. It doesn't really seem that valuable. We could play Necropolis and then play it as Watchtower, trigger a shuffle. We know we'd have the captain in the shuffle, so that's not a terrible shuffle to trigger. Or even play it as Library, actually. No, we can't do that. Just kidding. Captain can't play 5s. Yeah, I think... I guess we could play it as a Poorhouse, and we'd at least hit 3 and be able to buy another Watchtower. That's not ridiculous. Maybe that's better, actually. Just play Captain as Throne here to throne the Lurker? Maybe? That's really nice. Really, really nice. The alternative is Captain as Watchtower draws 1 measly card, so it doesn't make any sense. Captain's Workers' Village also draws a card. Isn't very likely to do much. I mean, if we happen to draw Puka or Watchtower, a 3 in 11 chance of that, then that's pretty good. We draw another Lurker, that's fine. So I guess that would maybe be better. 4 in 11 chance of we call that. It's not super impressive. The most likely outcome, our Lurker kind of goes to waste. So I think I'm going to just do the Throne thing. Trash Captain, pick up a Captain. And do I want a 3rd Lurker? I think I'd rather have a Lighthouse. We can play captains as lurkers and such. I guess I could have played captain as lurker rather than throne room, but whatever. Okay, so here... I guess we just play the Workers' Village first and see what we draw. Puka. Well, that doesn't work very well with the Watchtower. We could play captain as lurker. Alternatively, we could play captain as throne and throne the Puka and trash a whole bunch of cards. Well, draw and trash. I mean, not a whole bunch, but, you know, I think that's probably the way to go. Okay, let's get some stuff in play. We can lurk a captain on top of our deck and then draw it. Probably want to do that. And then we want to play the captain as a workers' village. Draw the captain. Or do we want to draw first? Because then we can captain as lurker twice to gain another captain. I think that's the way to go. Ugh. And then we don't want to play this watchtower. We just want to use it to trash a curse. And we can top deck a crown. Running captains could be pretty cool. Alternatively, we could get some Basilica points if we top decked like Watchtower Lighthouse. You know, we have captains coming up anyway. Like, we should be able to get good value out of a Watchtower next turn. Maybe that's actually better than Crown anyway. I guess there is a little bit of a risk here that Captain runs out of like good stuff to play. Need to watch out for that. We'll definitely lurk something with the captains we have in play. Can Watchtower it to the deck. Captain as Poorhouse is always going to be an option too. Like maybe Lurker, Poorhouse. You want a second Puka? I don't think I understand that. I suppose Enclave can actually be used to feed Puka if we get to that point. And it's also a way to get the golds out of the way if that is something that we want to be doing. Which is not entirely clear, but okay, so certainly top deck a workers' village, throne room. If we top deck, let's see. I think we want to double lurk and then play Poorhouse for 3 coins. Or, want Crown. We can crown this captain. I guess I'll take a crown. And then, so instead of Poorhouse, we could go Workers' Village so that we can crown the captain. Yeah, all right. Although, I think I'm going to do that. This crown captain as, we could take another card with Lurker. I think getting some money is going to actually be better. I didn't find Okay, that's annoying. All right, let's... Want to add a poorhouse into our deck? Sure. Let's grab that. This is Watchtower. Dang it. All right, well... We have one more Watchtower in there, but I think I'd rather be able to play the Cursed Gold than draw on for one more card. So I'm going to stop here. Plus we get to top deck. Okay, let's take... Another crown. We can crown the Puka. I think would be good, assuming we have that many coppers left to trash, which I'm not... I guess we probably do. We probably trashed about 3. I mean, we'll have to find them. It'd be a bit of an issue, but... the crowns can also, like, crown the Cursed Gold, which is nice. I think we take... that... Top deck it. Could just grab a Workers' Village. I'm just thinking about, like, getting the Basilica points while I can. We know we have a Watchtower in there. Just take another Lighthouse. Take another Crown. Might be overkill, but then again, we can go Crown. Like Captain is Throne, Crown, do some crazy shenanigans that way. Although crowns are anti-synergistic with Poorhouse. I could also just buy a province trash hovel. That wouldn't be ridiculous. I really do think I should take the Basilica points while I can. Just hard to add payload. And I guess if I take a Poorhouse, I know I'm trashing Puka. Yeah, maybe I should take a Poorhouse. I have 2 captains in play. I can crown the Poorhouse. Then again, we only have 2 buys. Well, we can always play more captains as Workers' Villages, but maybe it's better to take the Workers' Village. Just guarantee we have the buys in our deck. Okay, we did not top deck our Puka, but I'm sure we'll find it. We'll use... Probably do want to Watchtower Poorhouse this turn. With the Lurker. This is a tough board to play optimally. Do I have a crown my player? Did I crown a captain? So I have 3 captain plays coming in, not 2. Okay. I might want to just take double Poorhouse first, Oh, I do have the crown in my hand. If I play the first one as throne room, I can throne the crown. Crown the lurker, and then a workers' village, probably. We do also have to consider the possibility of a pile out. I mean, there's like not a second pile that's super low. I guess lurkers are pretty low. Like, but there's a lot of potential for just like pounding stuff with lurkers. Hmm. It's like to pile out here, I would need. I could do it on curses if I had the buys. Curses and lurkers, and then buy province estate. That'd still be a lot of gains. Probably too many. Probably shouldn't worry too much about trying to set that up. All right, so I think what we want is we want to throne, crown, lurker, crashing, poorhouse, gaining poorhouse, top decking it, then crowning workers village. That's our first captain play. Second play, throne the poorhouse. Third play, another poorhouse, probably. We're gonna have 4 buys. That should be plenty. I guess it doesn't matter whether we play the workers' village or not, but okay, yeah, that could happen. Probably want to play the puka first. Although we might be able to throne it if we don't. Nothing in the trash with a lurker to gain. Yeah, let's play the puka first. Okay, so 14 coins. 18 coins. We can get to 26 with that. Maybe more. We do have one more captain down here. 30. We don't have another lurker. What are those other 5 cards? One of them is a curse gold. That gives us to 33. So we could hit 4 provinces, which seems pretty strong, although honestly maybe not strong enough. I guess there's no reason to throne the poorhouse. We can just play captain as poorhouse. It doesn't really matter. So we can just play this. We get the lurker out of our hand if we want to by trashing like a throne room. And we could use that to throne the other captain if we played one of these captains as lurker, which would have the same net benefit as playing the captain by itself. So I think I'm down for that. I mean, although we need a 5th buy if we're gonna like do anything with the amount of money that we have. So, well, I guess we could play that captain one time as Workers' Village if we need to. Seems better than gaining a Workers' Village anyway. Captain. Deck that. Captain. Yeah, this poorhouse. Okay, we have a copper in our hand. That does affect things. There is the question of how many provinces is safe. Like if we take 4 provinces, there's 3 provinces left. We're up by 3 provinces. All they need to do is hit triple province duchy, and their deck should be about as capable as mine of doing that sort of thing. So it might be correct to take some enclaves actually, which costs the same amount of money. But we could take like province. 4 houses are gonna really suffer if we do that. I was gonna say like province triple enclave or double province double enclave or something. I guess, yeah. Deck is gonna get worse either way. So right now we have. I'd be afraid that my opponent can hit 5 provinces. I don't think so. If they can do that, then they're gonna win anyway. From the captain. Maybe it's correct. 3, 6. I should play. Just play double poorhouse. I could also play Workers' Village. We haven't actually drawn our hovel, which is a problem. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna have to play this a little bit. Less aggressively than I was hoping to. Pick a province. Second province. Oh, we can trash the gold. Right. And Lighthouse? Not safe. Lighthouse doesn't make piles any lower than they already are. It seems safe. Want to top deck it? Probably want to top deck it. So I could take a poorhouse too. That does effectively lower piles. So I probably shouldn't. Well, that's not a good hand. 2 provinces in my hand, both of my provinces, and I have nothing I can do about it the entire turn. Disgusting. Okay, apparently they think they can pile. Hope that's not the case, but it wouldn't shock me. We may just be seeing the second Puka payoff here, effectively. And the additional lurkers, I suppose. However, they don't have that much money, maybe? I don't know. They've played most of their captains. They have 10 coins. And they need like 6 buys, at least. Oh, well, not if they have another lurker. 5 buys. Gains a lurker. That suggests that they don't think that they're going to be able to finish. Confusing. Okay, well, this should be good news for me. Let's see. We can just play a whole bunch of poorhouses. 4 poorhouses would be 16 coins, which is almost enough to empty the provinces right there, assuming we can find some workers' villages. I mean, we can draw 4 cards. The question is, should we start with like any? We might. The thing is, we might draw. We could also. We'd also quad lurk. We only need to hit 8. We should probably take a balance of the 2. Like if we take 2 poorhouses and 2 lurkers, play the lighthouses, draw. We have the money to buy the province, and all we need to do is empty the poorhouses. I think. Oh wait, we can't lurk with the captains because the lurkers are empty. Okay, that changes the situation. We're gonna take 2 poorhouses for sure. The question is, do we take a workers' village? Like, we need to find either workers' village or lurker. I draw 4 cards. Is it possible for us to draw totally dead, or at least not find any more draw? Like, it's probably... It's not very likely, but it's probably possible. We don't need more... Like, if we draw like a... I guess if we draw like a treasure, we're no worse off than if we hadn't done it. So I guess we play the workers' village. Or maybe we go poorhouse workers' village. We only need... we have enough coins, so we just go workers' village. Workers' village. Again. Okay. So crown the captain. Go the workers' village first, I guess. These lighthouses. We don't care about the extra coin. That doesn't matter. The captain as watchtower. And village. Worker. Trash poorhouse. I think we're already one. Worker, trash, poorhouse. We go poorhouse, poorhouse, province, province. Okay. Not sure if I was actually expected to win there or not, to be honest. But in any case, I will take it. That was a tricky one. We do have trashing here. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, well, that's gonna be fun. I guess this is probably just Peasant Amulet. It's gonna be a while before we get our own ghost ship. A while. We just have to hope that our opponent draws their Peasant dead. Their ghost ship. That's the and/or that they bottom deck the ghost ship. No such luck. All right, I think I'm just gonna buy another. Well, I mean, I don't need another 3. The question is whether I buy another peasant or supplies. I guess I could have. I think I'm gonna buy the peasant. I get a top decked double copper in hopes to like hit 5 somehow, but okay, so we bottom decked our peasant, so everything is terrible, although they at least didn't get to play theirs. We're gonna be way over terminal if we take another amulet. I guess I'll take a supplies. Yeah. Ghost ship might actually help here. Nope. Great. Well, we have another peasant in the shuffle, so we might as well play the amulet. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, we didn't get ghost shipped. That's nice. Please draw peasant. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah, that's the situation. We still haven't played a peasant. Where's the ghost ship? I guess you just want to play peasant? I don't know. Or amulet? Unclear. I don't even know if getting all these supplies is actually that good with ghost ship in the kingdom, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to do, really. Got that big highway livery anti-synergy. With no plus actions except teacher and disciple, though. Highway's got to be the way. Did it. I don't think expand is going to be correct. Is ghost ship correct? So right now, terminals in our deck are we're gonna turn a soldier into fugitive, and then we're gonna have just amulet and another peasant. We take the ghost ship. I have 3 terminals. Getting the highways to try to get some plus actions going eventually might be better. I can believe it. Can believe it. Now let's take the highway. Not totally sure about that. Might also be far enough behind that it doesn't matter anyway, but that doesn't mean there isn't a right decision. Surely ghost ship is happening this turn, yeah. Okay, so do we want to just have amulet in play? We shuffled without the amulet. Our peasant is down there. We'd like to play it. I think I'm going to play the horses for saving them. Not sure if that's correct, but I would like to play that peasant. Here we go. So we can take the last supplies. Peasant. We do want to keep a peasant in our deck because it's the only source of plus buy. It's like either that or expand. We are adding a terminal, but I think that's okay. I hope. Ugh. I think I once again need to draw because like hitting 3 doesn't do anything anyway. I mean, do look pretty hopelessly lost here. I don't know. Yeah, Discipling Highway's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is pretty darn close to resign time. Let's take another highway. I wouldn't bother to exchange. Oh, well, they did. I don't think they should have. It's going to slow them down rather than speed them up. Okay, we have a fugitive down there. I think we need to get this amulet in play. Although we could hit, actually, hit 5 and we get this terminal out of our deck. Yeah, that's probably better. I mean, it probably doesn't matter that they slowed themselves down to take the teacher, but I still think, like, they didn't need to do that. I think we just play Amulet by Highway here. Got one Disciple, we got another one coming up. Unfortunately, we won't gain highways by discipling them. But it's still plus actions. Oh, wait. Ah. Derp. I've got an amulet in play. Not that it, you know, again, probably matters, but the fact that they got the teacher down immediately and didn't really suffer any consequences. I didn't even find a single highway. I guess we take the ghost ship at this point, but I don't know exactly how thin they are, but they've been playing Ghost Ship pretty consistently at this point, so it's probably all moot. Copper to Province. Reasonable. Didn't play Ghost Ship that turn, but they did buy another province. Alright. Is there any way... I guess I'll play this turn, but I think essentially that... Appears to me maybe I should trying to find something with... Discard this. My Disciple, but no, we don't even find the damn Disciple or the Ghost Ship. I guess we take... Hypothetically, if we were going to come back in this game, what would it involve? Expand... Another Ghost Ship, maybe. At this point, I guess we go for another Disciple rather than keeping the Peasant. And then we resign when they get a province this turn. I mean, in theory, there's like Bishop, right? But you can't... you can't, like, get points from Bishop with all those highways in play. Yeah, okay. We're done. Been done for a while, but... Yeah, that was... I have no regrets there. Nothing I could do. Absolutely nothing. Okay. So... Shepherd draw... Or bust, I guess. So we probably open cut purse. Are we keeping estates here? Are we bargaining for upgrade? Want to activate the lamp, of course. I mean, I guess the draw could be Port Slay rather than Shepherd. Maybe get some Shepherds later. That suggests not keeping the estates. The only source of gains are the wishes and sort of upgrade beggar. But that doesn't anything. There's no plus buy. Oh, bandit, I suppose. But again, I mean, that just gives you money. There's not like a way to turn it into points. The only way to get points, aside from baths and buying province, duchy or whatever, is to upgrade into that, which ports will do. That suggests that maybe keeping the estates around is worth it. We're still going to want to trash coppers, though. We could still bargain for upgrade for that purpose. Question is, do we want to give our opponent a horse to get the upgrade faster? I think so. Not positive. I don't have like good intuition on that. I haven't seen it and or played with it enough. And then here, I think we're gonna take... It's probably just either Silver or Secret Cave. I guess it could be Slay already. We don't necessarily need to hit high price points with the cave. We can we're more likely to set up a lamp activation. We can take Bath's points here. Keep the cave in play. We're still not very likely to hit thing, but it's conceivable. Well, that's not going to do it. Probably want to get a shepherd here. Quartz might be good. We are going to hit 4. I want another upgrade. Probably want another upgrade. Yeah, let's trash a port into another upgrade and take another shepherd, I think. Okay. We're almost certainly going to be able to pop the lamp here. We play Secret Cave first. We don't have the estates in the shuffle, which is probably what we want at this point. Although we do have another shepherd down there, but we're not going to want to play it anyway. We probably don't want to play both of port and upgrade either. We just play upgrade. I wonder if we want to bandit. Probably not yet. Maybe we'll wish for one. So we just go... I mean, I guess there's only 3 cards down there. Play port, upgrade. Yep, cave, shepherd, port, sleigh, lamp, pasture. That so we can play the second upgrade. Okay, I'm just gonna trash Hopper then, and although we'd still end up top decking an estate, which is not like obviously good. Yeah, maybe we'll just not. Okay. Well, although if we're going to take a third shepherd, which we probably are. Maybe I should have top decked the estate. Oh well. Alright, they get the lamp pop. I'm definitely up on shepherds. I think I'm going to try to wish for a bandit. Wishing for a duchy isn't totally insane. We've got the shepherd, we get to draw more cards. We wish for gold, we'll still be able to hit a decent price point. We wish for gold and bandit, and we draw the gold from the bandit, though, yeah, we do still have a port, so we can do that. We could use more ports. Potentially wish for Necromancer too, and then play that as port, but I think I'm just gonna play this Shepherd rather than wishing for like Duchy or something. Okay, now I am going to wish for a Duchy, I think. So, we'd also upgrade the Secret Cave. That's a reasonable thing to do. Into like a Necromancer. Put it in hand. Or and then we wish for Bandit. The Bandit. Grade. Hopper. I think we just play Necromancer. We could play the Spy, I guess. I think I like this. We want to top deck that. All right, we wish. So we're 1 coin short of province, sadly. But we wish for just wish for gold. And we have enough money to buy province next turn. And do we buy Duchy or do we need another Shepherd? We can upgrade horses into Shepherds. I think I'm actually going to buy the Duchy. I wonder if I should play the upgrade first here or not. Probably not. Okay, let's just go ahead and play this one. And if we want to play Spy, now is the time to do it. We don't need more terminal space, so I guess that's what I'm going to do. Let's discard that since we don't have a Shepherd in hand. Trash that. This upgrade play could go poorly. If we draw a Shepherd, we have 5 cards down there. Seen all of our estates, 2 duchies. Seen both of those. We haven't seen our pasture. That's down there. 2 shepherds, a pasture. No copper. Sleigh. 2 shepherds, pasture, sleigh, and... I don't know what the other card is. Maybe a horse. Yeah, it's got to be a horse. So, like, we could end up upgrading a duchy into a gold, buy a duchy, or we could just play the bandit and buy a duchy and not... I'll play the bandit regardless, I guess. That's a pretty good discard. Wondering if I need to... I guess if I draw a shepherd, I can always trash the shepherd into a duchy and then buy a shepherd. Draw the horse, I can trash that into a shepherd. I draw the pasture, then I'm sad. But, okay, I'm gonna do that. We're gonna trash shepherd into duchy by shepherd. Oh, now we can play our necromancer as shepherd too. I didn't even think about that. Brilliant. Yeah, they should have taken a necromancer instead of a shepherd. It's strictly more flexible. Province? Yeah, okay. That's probably good enough. Okay. We're probably ready to upgrade the upgrade into a gold. Potentially we could also necromancer trash the sleigh. And then we can play necromancer as sleigh later if we want to. Which of those is better? I think... What else am I going to want to do with my upgrades? I guess that's the question. This turn. Upgrade the bandit at this point would be reasonable. Yeah, let's trash the sleigh. So we don't have another shepherd in there, which means we probably just want to stop here. We could upgrade the port into a duchy. We no longer have... We could also upgrade the bandit, as I was saying. We discarded... Or we could just play the bandit. Having another gold in the deck isn't going to be a bad thing, I don't think. I think getting the duchy while we can is probably better than not, as far as the upgrading the port is concerned. So I think I'm going to do that. And then I want to get the bandit out of the deck. I probably do. It's a little awkward, though, in terms of draw. Well, I guess I'm going to draw another green card, so maybe it's not. So if I have 2 cards in my discard, so 5. If I discard 8 cards, I draw. I discard 4 cards. It's the same either way. But I might top deck the gold. I don't want to do that, so we're just going to do this. Oof. Definitely consider upgrading into another duchy here, although I don't. No, let's just find our necromancer, play it as slay. It would be good to snag another duchy, but I don't want to trash a shepherd to do it just yet. Well, we're looking pretty good here. Pretty good. I mean, it's definitely possible that I'll have some dud turn like that. I have effectively 4 shepherds in my deck. My opponent's 3. That's not, like, way better. I want to just go ahead and... No, it makes sense. Now we're getting to the point where it might indeed make sense. We can always play the necromancers as upgrade if we trash an upgrade. We haven't seen the horse yet. The other horse. We can obviously buy the province already. I think I play upgrade. Okay, I drew horse. So I'm gonna trash horse into shepherd, and now we can play necromancer as horse. I don't think I want to leave those 2 cards on top of my deck because none of them are shepherds. So, although it'd be nice to play slay, but okay, well, we'll just take a duchy here. That's fine. Necromancer putting in work. Oh, yeah. So even if my opponent takes province in the last duchy, take the last province and we win, and it's basically impossible that we don't hit province here. If I had dudded this turn, not drawn this 1 shepherd, then we could potentially be in trouble. I mean, it wouldn't be a guarantee that Syamii would hit province on back-to-back turns, but it would certainly be possible. But as it stands, I think it's pretty guaranteed. Like, maybe we don't have 3 gold, like 5 golds total in our deck, but I guess we don't. Is there any money generating thing in there? No. Okay, maybe I do actually have to trigger a shuffle, but even so, I have a lot of options. It's also pretty much the case that if I the last I'm well set up. Anyway. I think play the upgrade first. I don't think so. Oh, this. Guess we could upgrade our Necromancer into a Duchy. Even though the Necromancer didn't deserve such treatment. Did good work. But maximize them points. Alright, well, that went actually surprisingly well considering how uncertain I was about how to play the board. And we are half a win away from clinching advancement to the next round. Okay, so another villageless board. We've had a couple of those so far. We're gonna draw with stables. Gonna play butcher as our terminal. Gear does make some sense early, and we can always butcher it out. But yeah, so do we delve? How many times do we delve? We just go double delve gear. I think I like that. Like I could see getting any of the other two costs here, but ideally would like to hit double 5. Well, this is overkill, but okay. I think I'll go ahead and take the butcher first. I guess I only have 4 coppers down there. Man. This is actually really... Like, this is like one of the few draws in which I don't hit double 5. This is BS. This is what this is. At least I'll be able to make a couple of states miss the shuffle. And speaking of which, since I'm going to have the gear in play anyway, probably, I think I do take the butcher. I don't think I delve again. Yeah, that's some nonsense. They didn't use the Flames Gift? I guess they couldn't if they wanted to hit butcher, but see, they hit double 5. Unfair. Unfair. Alright, I guess we take... do we take Wishing Well? It's draw. Maybe I should take a second gear. I didn't. State to Haven is reasonable. Probably rather do a state to Wishing Well. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, God. Really? Really? Alright, well... I guess we'll do copper to Haven. Or should we just buy another? Yeah, we should probably just buy a stables. Ugh, damn it. And terrible. I mean, I guess that was more likely by holding over 2 estates than it was by not, but still was not very likely, I don't think. And Butcher's gonna miss the shuffle. Cool. On a coffer, get a wishing well. If we don't do that, we can Butcher estate straight into stables, which is probably better. We want to delve, or do we want Haven or Vagrant? We probably want Haven. Get you trashing all your estates. I guess I probably need to wish for stables here. Damn it. Well, really hoping I could get double stables here, but I can either get a stable, buy a stables, or I can Butcher estate into stables, but not both. I suppose Butcher estate into Wishing Well. Is better. I save a coffer effectively. I had 3 stables. Would not have been so unlikely for me to find one. Okay, we can at least get the last stables. That's good. We haven't found our pouch yet. Probably want to play the Butcher over the gear. Okay, we found the pouch. This has got to be copper. Just take another Wishing Well. I guess that top card is a Wishing Well. So I think I have 2. If we take Wishing Well, we're gonna have 5, 8, 9 to 12 coins. Just kidding. I can't math. Total number of coins in our deck. 11 as well. Well, 13, I guess, if you count the Butcher. Which means we currently already have enough for Province and a 5. Wondering if I want to delve or not. Like, I could spend a coffer and go stables, Wishing Well, delve, and then I have 15 coins in my deck at the cost of another stop card. That's probably not worth it. Yeah. Oh, I'm a little surprised by the delve. Maybe that lets you hit double province. We really need this to be. I mean, do we wish for copper and then hope the Haven draws a stables, or do we just wish for stables? I think we just wish for stables. Okay, well. If we were to find the butcher, we would want to butcher a state, but I guess it probably makes more sense to just set it aside for now. What the frick? Oh my god. Just take another wishing well here, maybe. Ugh. I probably do need to delve again at some point, but the idea with the wishing wells is that we can like play stables, discard a bunch of copper, and then we know that we can wish for copper. In theory, it should be really good, but it's not working out that way. I wonder if I was meant to wish there rather than the stables. Probably not. See, this is what I'm talking about. Although now I have like way too many wishing wells. Okay, so kind of just need another silver, honestly, but maybe it'd be better to take a Haven at this point, and then we can province delve without spending any coffers. Yeah, one turn we can't draw at all, and the next turn we have massive overdraw. Here's and our opponent suffering from no such problems. Oh my god, already. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Like, just why? 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 Okay. I get to play Butcher. Oh, but they bought a duchy. Playing around my potential tie, which they do need to do. So that part makes sense. At this point, we just wish for copper. Silver. Sure. Three coppers left. We got the Butcher, a couple silvers, one stables. I wonder if it ends up being correct to haven the stables. Probably not. Can we afford to touch province? Oh god, we probably can't. In which case, maybe it does make sense to haven as stables because we've got, like, we're pretty close to having enough for double duchy already. But then again, we could just haven wishing well. That does trigger a shuffle with like one treasure on top. I guess that's not so bad. Yeah, it's a little awkward. We play Haven Wishing Well, we can draw the rest of the deck. Maybe, yeah, maybe we do Haven the Stables. And do we need, how much money do we need? I mean, ideally we would actually triple duchy, I guess. Which means we probably set aside province. Can we actually do that? 5. Yes. We do lose. Silver, which could be a problem, but I guess it's actually possible that Syamii can triple province, butcher province into province, and double province is not at all inconceivable. But if they can do that, I was going to lose regardless. So it's, you know, and this is at least should be the hardest thing for them to pull off. So it looks like they're probably just about there. Yeah. Okay. Well, I claim that my draws that game were mostly garbage. And I don't think I was as out of it as early as game 3, but I do think that, again, there wasn't too much I could really do there. I should have been significantly more likely to hit double 5, and instead my opponent hit it and I did not. Very uncool. Okay, so we actually have thinning here. Wish I should be careful to specify it's not trashing, but anyway. Oh wait, no, we have hideout too. Cool. Okay. I don't know if that's actually too relevant. I guess it should get rid of the swamp hag curses. Anyway, let's get a bounty hunter. And then we could just expedition. That's probably not correct though. Probably lackeys is better. Now what this board doesn't have is plus buy. So we're going to want to ramp our payload pretty aggressively to just hit single province. I think lackeys is still going to be better expedition for that purpose. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm not sure I would have taken hideout myself, but all right. So I guess it's overgrown estate that we want to get rid of. Even though, like in theory, trashing it with hideout. Well, trashing it with hideout would give us a curse, so never mind. Do we want to just take paddock? It's pretty good. We can't really expect anything to pile, though. One thing, we might still need to take some villages. We could also ball for, like, I don't know. Something. We got 4 coppers on top, so we're going to hit 4 next turn. I think we'll just take a hideout next turn out of here. Probably worth considering getting villain at some point. Probably. We want to use this villager to draw. Got Hovel and probably Copper on top. It's got to be Copper. So those are definitely not good cards. On the other hand, we'll have no villagers. We have one. We'll have, if we buy another paddock, and maybe it's just not correct to buy another paddock. Maybe we should ball. Good ball for like. Lackeys in something. I'm not sure what. Lackey's Fortress, maybe. Double lackeys wouldn't be insane either. Let's draw. tough call. It is a tough call. I think I'm gonna go with double lackeys. Could prove to be a mistake, but that's gonna be part of how we turn on the paddocks. Journeyman. Interesting. We don't need to play this paddock. We would get horses for it, of course. I guess we could just take province if we did play it. I really find myself uncertain about how to play this. I can just ball for 2 more lackeys. I have a ton of villagers. Problem is, I'm not going to have the villages to support that. Don't know how much it's going to actually matter. Also, yeah, I just don't know how to play this. Ugh. Like, it could actually be correct to go for province here. I think that's actually what I'm going to do. I think we leave the hovel in the deck because we can trash it both with a green card and get cards from it. Bounty Hunter. Swamp Hag. Okay. So they're saying you don't get to build. I mean, you don't get to not build. Whatever. There we go. Stop here and buy province. The Swamp Hag comes online. Sure. And then when the Swamp Hag gets played, we just ball. Problem solved. This turn, presumably. Probably take a fortress this time, I think. We do have Bounty Hunter province in there. I don't need any more money to hit 5. I want to spend a villager. I guess if are we balling for lackeys? If we're doing that, we probably want to take the horses while we can. At some point, obviously, it'll be correct to just buy the province regardless of the swamp hag, but I think right now... I don't think my opponent's deck is any more capable than mine is of sustaining actions in the long run anyway. I guess we just play the horses first. Hide out the lackeys at least. What are these 3 cards? One of them is the lackeys, probably. The others... I don't know, I've trashed a couple coppers, I've exiled 1 copper. Exile lackeys is another way to spike some money, as is horse. Need to keep that in mind. Here's the problem now, is that if they curse me, if they play the swamp hag this turn by province, and then I buy province and gain a curse, then they buy province, they win. So I will need to not buy province. It's gonna put me in an awkward spot. Maybe I should have taken the province that one turn, but then again, my deck probably wouldn't have made it through. Absolutely no villagers. So we could stop here. Fall for like Lackey's estate. We got some stuff to get through down there. Spending more villagers on it doesn't seem ideal. I think... I mean, we could take the Duchy Curse as well. And we don't get the villagers. And it doesn't really matter whether we take estate or duchy too much. Like, if they take duchy, we take duchy, blah, blah, blah. Also, we're waiting for them to just like run out of actions, which at some point they should do. Like they can buy duchy. Already, well, I do want to play my paddocks though. Play Bounty Hunter and we exile this estate. That is enough to buy duchy. Question is, do we spend 2 villagers, play another paddock? I think the answer is no. Yeah, they can play Swamp Hag, or they can play Paddock, but they can't play both. But they can play both? Oh. I guess that's okay. If I buy duchy, take the curse, but I can trash it the next turn, in theory at least. Do I stop here, or do I try to find a bounty hunter and or hideout? I think I trash a lackeys or a copper. I think copper. Wait, we don't want to bounty hunt the province because we don't need the money. I mean the duchy. Bounty hunt the province. Well, that's not good. That's not good. This could go very poorly. Maybe I should have trashed the lackeys. Wait, are they incapable of buying province? Oh no, I guess they can play the... Excellent. Can play the, what's it? Words. Okay, so now we want to hit province. Can we actually do it? I think the answer is no. Yeah, that's a problem. I think that last card is a copper, and if I had drawn it, then I would be able to buy province, and I absolutely would. But I have to buy duchy instead. Here we can hit 5 just by exiling a lackeys, which is good. Although the problem with doing that is that then we can't hit province afterwards unless we exile hideout or a horse. It's going to be tough. Are they going to go for the province here? No. Interesting. They exiled... I mean, I guess they can exile a horse to hit province. Well, in any case, do that. That. Duchy. Oh, no. Actually, I think this was probably doomed all along. Unless they actually can't hit province, which they should be able to do by exiling horse. No? I have a turn to recover. That's good. They're gonna ball for estates. Maybe I don't have a turn. Ball for estates would let them exile a state to hit province. They don't even need to take 2 estates. Cardinal. I guess that does provide money. So we can bounty hunt a horse. To hit ball. Already bounty hunted a lackeys, right? Yeah. We want to play a lackeys? I think we need to find our hideout next turn. I think we do want to play a lackeys. We take another lackeys. We get more villagers. Seems correct. Discarding a lackeys from exile, however, does not seem correct. Although it would allow us exile. Yeah, okay. Probably do need to do that. What a weird game. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose, but not totally sure. Poor horses. Wait a minute, my paddocks are non-terminal. Just realized that. Just exile. State. Bounty hunting right now. Do anything. Still doesn't do anything. Still doesn't do anything. Well, it would have let us hit 5 for ball. We have to hope that they somehow can't hit province. I'm pretty sure they just got it, though. I screwed this up at some point. Well, yeah. Not sure. I'm still not sure how that board is actually meant to be played. My deck just didn't quite have the power to get through. The Swamp Hag did make the difference in the end. Just enough. I think needed more thinning. Like, wish I'd had another bounty hunter. Even if I'd been playing it for no coins, if I could have, like, if I could have thinned out some of the extra green cards that I ended up having to draw through in my deck, that would have helped a lot. But that's a, yeah, those boards I find difficult. It's like super gain limited. There's powerful cards, but it's not clear whether there's time for them to pay off because your turns are limited. Like, my opponent basically managed to build a golden deck. It wasn't a very good golden deck. But yeah, well, I should jump out of here in any case because my teammate is playing right now and I want to go watch the rest of that. So thanks for watching, and I guess we'll see whether we advance or not. If Sweet John loses, I think we have a tie and it comes down to tiebreaker on games. So it'll be like, you know, how many games did Kateri win versus Grass Wonder versus like Sweet John and Yoi. But hopefully Sweet John at least ties and we just advance on that. But I guess we'll see. In any case, until then. And by then, I mean next time, which may or may not be this tournament. Hopefully it will be.